What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gsd episode of the Tradesman Experience. What is Gsd? It is, of course, get shit done. Man, what a kick in the teeth experience this has been for me over the last week or so. And I felt it completely appropriate to jump on here and share the lesson learned. And the realization that I had was I was hiding behind my reputation. I've had some things go on with a client, just as everyone does, and sometimes personalities don't align. Accusations can be made. And when someone challenges your reputation, we immediately want to attack the situation, attack the person, and really leverage ourselves or attempt to leverage ourselves in a way to prove our point. As myself and a couple other people that I work with on different capacities are involved with this one particular client, I tried to take the approach of being detached, being removed just enough to evaluate not only my reactions to the situation, but the people that I work with and their reactions to the situation. And I came up with some really, what I found to be hard questions for me to answer about hiding behind my reputation. And I'm going to share those questions with you the same way that I asked myself. Who do you think you are, believing that no one is ever meant to challenge your reputation? Who do you think you are in believing that no one should ever question your integrity? Who do you think you are to believe that you can go through not only work, not only projects, not only client experiences, but go through life completely unscathed, completely unquestioned? And as I created those questions, and then more importantly, verbalized those questions to myself, I realized how ridiculous my behavior was. How ridiculous it was for me to try to hide behind my reputation. See, when you engage with someone that is questioning or challenging your reputation, when you engage with them, they have won. Because now your focus is on them. Your focus is not forward. It's not on your team. It's not on your other clients. And when you focus on them in this vengeful act of defending your reputation, you end up in a spiral with that individual, because at the end of the day, you can't change that person. You can't change the mind of that person. They're going to believe what they want to believe, because they're going to create a narrative. They're going to falsify and create facts that support their narrative, and you can't win that argument. Why would you even want to engage in that? Why would you even want to allow that person to live rent-free in your headspace? You can't win. You can take some vengeful act and you go, well, I feel better because I stood my ground or I did this. You got to match your decision with the level of relevance that has come up. And the level of relevance that I was facing now, especially asking myself those questions and really being removed from it, is fucking laughable. It's so small. Not even small, it's insignificant. It's a zero. It's laughable that I allowed my ego to take over and provoke me to hide behind my reputation. It's good for you to have resistance. It's good for you to have friction. It's good for you to be challenged, to be questioned, to have your reputation at stake, to have your integrity questioned. And as I evaluated this whole experience, I chalked it up as resistance training. It's resistance training for my ego. It's resistance training for my emotional maturity. And having the wherewithal, having the sense to be able to step back and go, why do I think I should never be challenged? That question right there put me in such a different perspective of the entire situation that I know I left that entire toxic, uncontrollable situation on top. They no longer have rent-free headspace. They no longer have an emotional impact, an emotional influence, and any type of emotional manipulation on me. It's gone. It's over. That's emotional maturity. That's part of continuing to grow and develop yourself. Don't allow your ego to get in the way. Don't allow your ego to immediately provoke you to take vengeful action. You need to make sure that you are being mature and reasonable about the decisions that you're making. Ask yourself those hard questions. Who are you to think that no one should ever question your reputation? Who are you to think that no one should ever challenge your integrity? And who are you to think that you can go through this life unscathed and unchallenged? Guys, thank you so much for spending this time with me. Who am I? My name is Josh. You can find me on Instagram at The Tradesman Experience. Email is thetradesmanexperience@gmail.com. Website's thetradesmanexperience.com. And the YouTube channel, which these are on, is The Tradesman Experience. Get out there, get shit done. See ya.